Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. To those who are new, my name is Ellie. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So today I'm actually going to be talking about my aftercare postpartum / physical therapy, which is something that I didn't know was possible. I actually didn't know was possible after having your first child. So if you guys want to know what it is, just keep on watching. So after having a baby, you actually get a 6-week checkup, which is your 6-week postpartum care checkup. That's pretty much where they check to see how you're doing, how you're feeling, if you're recovering properly. Down there, if you have vaginal birth, I had my baby naturally, with an epidural, but vaginally. For me, they asked me how I was. Great. I didn't have I had baby blues, but I was fine. The way that they check to see how you're recovering is the same way as they do a pap smear. So a pap smear is if you're having sexual intercourse, then you get that. Yeah, she ended up checking down there to see how it looked, and she said that it looked like I had just given birth. And keep in mind, it's already my 6-week postpartum care. So I guess I wasn't producing enough tissue for me to recover quickly, or recover the way that I was supposed to be recovering. So she suggested I have collagen, which I actually bought this kind of collagen. I did take it the way I was supposed to for some time, probably a couple weeks. Yeah, I should have taken it until I finished it, but I didn't, because I did have vaginal pain still to that day. It wasn't as horrible as it was when I first gave birth, but it definitely did hurt, especially when I sat down for a long period of time. I think it was a good collagen. I just feel like I should have stuck with it and maybe would have made bigger changes, because I did look up reviews about the taste and the product itself, and it did seem like a really good product. But I really can't give you guys a review and say, oh yes, it's amazing, it works. You have to go get it, because I don't know, since I didn't stick with it. So women that have a baby, you usually bleed for I think 2 to 4 weeks, maybe even more. I don't know, I'm not sure. But for me, I actually bled for a week and a half to 2, and I noticed that I was kind of not holding all my pee in. I know, TMI. Yeah, I wasn't holding everything in my bladder, and I had to wear pads. This is when me wearing pads started. And at first I'm oh, maybe it's because I'm still recovering, maybe it's normal, right? But it just continued up. That's when it got to me maybe I should talk to my doctor about this. I had it Oakley in April and I ended up going back in October. She ended up actually recommending me to a pelvic floor physical therapy person, and that's when I actually started my 6-week physical therapy, and they pretty much evaluated me and to see what kind of exercises we were going to do. I had to do Kegel exercises, which means squeezing my pelvic floor area for a couple of seconds and then releasing. And it's pretty much also when I was peeing, it's pretty much holding your pee and then letting go. And then my doctor, she had told me that it was most likely because of my catheter that was in before I had Oakley, and also me pushing for too long, because I did start pushing around 10:30 p.m. and didn't finish pushing till 1:12, which was when Oakley was born. And so they're maybe because you push for that long, it could have caused your muscles, your pelvic floor muscles, to stop working the way they're supposed to. We're going to do exercises to try and remind that area of your body, that muscle, what to do. So that's pretty much what we ended up doing. I ended up going, I think, for 3 to 4 sessions, just because I did go for an hour and we would just do the same exercises over and over. After I was already doing these exercises, I did notice a lot of changes. It got to the point where now I don't have to wear pads. I actually feel a little bit more comfortable in my own skin. But yeah, I don't feel it's fully I'm perfect, it's gone completely. But I definitely know that I don't feel as bad as I used to, and unattractive as I used to, just because you wear pads and you have this situation, you're just oh my gosh, do I smell, do people know, stuff like that. At least that's how I felt. I definitely still do those exercises in that vlog you guys saw. Those are some of the exercises I actually do, and definitely the Kegel exercises, I do them every day. That's definitely what happened. I didn't think it was going to happen to me, especially not after having my first child. I feel a lot better now that I know that I can completely get rid of this. Hopefully the next child that I have doesn't happen again, but we'll see what happens. But the great thing about this happening to me now, how my physical therapist said, is that by the time that I get really old, my bladder won't be most 70-year-olds or 60-year-olds, just because I know how to do these Kegel exercises now. I know how to do these other exercises that help my pelvic floor. So she's it's a good thing you're going through this now. Try to look at the bright side. You'll know what to do, and you won't have to come to therapy anymore. You could just do them at home and you'll recover. I try to look at the bright side of everything, just because I don't like being a negative person. Yeah, so I just wanted to share my experience with you guys, and just know that you're not alone, that there are many other women that are probably going through this that just haven't said it. And I know this is something that people don't really talk about, but this is why I wanted to make a video to like let you like soon to be moms know, or like even moms that are dealing with this problem, that you're not alone. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up. Bye.